When a man is committed to his relationship, it shows in how he carries himself in his choices, his focus, and the energy he gives to the woman he loves. He understands that love isn't something to be tested, it's something to be protected. Real commitment isn't about saying the right things in public. It's about quietly doing what's right in private. A man who's truly devoted knows that love weakens when boundaries blur, so he keeps his heart anchored where it truly belongs. His loyalty is steady, his attention is intentional, and his respect is constant. Here are 10 signs a man doesn't open doors he doesn't plan to walk through. Number 1, he's mindful with his attention. He understands that not every interaction deserves his energy. He doesn't entertain unnecessary conversations or give attention where it doesn't belong. He knows that every time he engages without thinking things through, he's allowing space for attention-seeking discussion. So he stays intentional, not cold or distant, but wise about who gets his focus. To him, attention is a form of respect, and he gives it where his heart truly lives. Number 2, he protects his emotional space. He knows emotional intimacy doesn't just happen with physical closeness. It starts with words, empathy, and understanding. That's why he's careful about what he shares. He doesn't discuss personal struggles or private matters with other women because he recognizes that emotional access can be as intimate as physical touch. His partner is his confidant, not the world. Number 3, he honors his relationship in public and private. Integrity means being the same person when no one is watching. He honors his relationship both in private moments and public settings. He doesn't engage in situations that could make his partner question his loyalty. Instead, he speaks highly of her, represents their relationship with pride, and makes it clear that he's taken not just in status, but in heart and action. Number 4, he values peace over attention. He isn't moved by outside admiration or temporary attention. He's grounded enough to know that peace is worth more than approval. He doesn't go after validation because his sense of worth comes from within and from the peace of knowing he's faithful to what matters. His calmness comes from being consistent, not needing outside praise to feel confident in who he is. Number 5, he prioritizes time with his partner. In a world full of everything pulling for your attention, he makes time for what truly matters. He doesn't let work or convenience take the place of meaningful connection. Whether it's sharing a meal, having deep conversations, or simply being present, he invests in his relationship. He understands that quality time isn't just about physical presence, it's about emotional availability. Number 6, he sets clear boundaries. He knows that healthy love requires limits. He doesn't overshare personal details or cross emotional lines that create mixed signals. His boundaries are not about control, they're about clarity. He knows what's appropriate, and he doesn't entertain situations that could cause misunderstanding. This discipline protects both his peace and his partner's trust. Number 7, he chooses his partner daily. Commitment isn't a one-time promise, it's a daily choice. Every day he chooses to show up with effort, patience, and consistency. Even on uneasy days when things feel off, he doesn't look elsewhere for comfort. He chooses to stay, to rebuild, to communicate, and to love again. For him, real commitment is the quiet decision to keep showing up long after the feelings fluctuate. Number 8, he communicates with integrity. He doesn't leave room for misunderstanding. He's open about his interactions and keeps his intentions clear. If something feels off, he addresses it honestly rather than hiding behind excuses. His honesty may not always be perfect, but it's consistent. He knows that communication is the foundation of trust, and trust is what keeps love standing when life gets challenging. Number 9, he doesn't let anything come between him and his relationship. He stays focused on what he's building. He understands that every relationship will face tests, whether it's attention from others, outside opinion. But he doesn't let things that don't matter pull off course. He protects his relationship like something sacred, knowing that peace and loyalty bring more fulfillment than fleeting excitement ever could. Number 10, he knows real commitment is simple. He doesn't overcomplicate love. To him, commitment is not a burden, but a direction, a way of living. It's about choosing respect over ego, peace over pride, and consistency over drama. He keeps his heart where it's safe, his focus where it belongs, and his love rooted in faith and respect. Real commitment isn't about perfection. It's about the quiet strength to keep choosing love even when no one's watching. Love that's protected lasts. A man who truly values his relationship doesn't compromise it for attention or ego. He's loyal not because he has to be, but because he wants to be. His consistency builds trust, his silence carries strength, and his presence gives peace. He doesn't need to prove his love through words, his choices make it clear. When a man has found where his heart belongs, he keeps it there. He doesn't open doors that lead nowhere, because he knows what's behind the one he's already chosen is everything he'll ever need.